Good morning, yogis. My name is April and welcome to the Yoga Ranger Studio. Welcome to your practice. We are outside very early in the morning to enjoy the birds, the flowers, and the experience of being a little bit of outdoor time today. So today is a quicker morning flow that you can enjoy standing. I know that sometimes when you're first waking up in the morning, you can be kind of sleepy and groggy, especially if you're going to be seated or down on the ground. So this practice is going to be more of a focus on standing poses, just to kind of warm your entire body up and get you started for your day. So you don't need anything for this practice, but if you like to have some props, feel free to add whatever you want. And if you can, join me outside. So come to the top of your mat, wherever that may be, hands alongside your body. Your feet can be hip distance apart or a little bit further. Roll the shoulders back a few times just to find some opening here. And then facing forward, start to take that right arm and sweep it back to the side, palm facing open. Same thing with the other side. Sweeping the arm up and over, palm facing upward, so that we can open up the shoulders and the shoulder blades, the chest and the arms. Moving super slow, no need to hurry. One more time on each side, moving through that motion of your shoulders. And then changing directions, reaching back and forward. Letting your body move with you. Almost like you're swimming. Keeping here again, that palm open as you start. We're opening up the arm and the shoulder. One more on each side. And then coming to center, hands alongside the hips, fingers spread super wide. Maybe wiggling your fingers a little bit. Coming up on your toes and then down, up on your toes and down. One more time, up on your toes, reaching through the crown of the head. We're just going to do some half sun salutations to start. So inhaling, sweeping hands up, little back bend. This is a very traditional style of sun salutation or half sun salutation. Exhale, folding forward nice and slow, bending your knees as much as you need to. Maybe your hands reach the ground, maybe they just reach to your shins or your thighs. Lifting up halfway, lengthening, engaging your core. Exhale, softening and folding. Knees bend more if you need to. Inhale, sweep arms all the way up to the top. Little back bend. And exhale back into that forward fold. Down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, soften, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, back bend. And exhale, fold. Two more just like this. Lift up halfway, engaging your core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to the top. And this time, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweeping up, palms up toward the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart. Two more. Inhale, sweep up. Imagine you're pulling the energy of the air together. And exhale, hands down through center line. Last one. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Step wide on your mat. So take your feet medium distance. It may be early in the morning and your body may not be ready to take them really wide. And keep the heels in a little bit more. Take the hands to your hips. Lift your chest. And then exhale, start to fold forward, folding at the hips. So you can fill your hip crease with your fingers. Come down. Maybe here you start to walk your feet a little bit wider. We're going to take those hands right out in front of us. Inhale, arch and round. Exhale, cat arch. Inhale, arch and round. Exhale, cat arch. One more. Inhale, arch and round, away from the ground. Exhale, cat arch. Lower a little bit more. Take a couple of breaths here in this forward fold. Maybe you start to bend one knee and then the other, shifting side to side. This is a great way to kind of open up your hips and your hamstrings, waking up your legs. Then coming back through center. Take your hands a little bit closer, hands to hips, and slowly come all the way up. Walk your feet in a little bit closer. Turn that left foot out, right foot in about a quarter. Start to bend into that left knee and come back up. Bend and straighten. Maybe you start to walk that foot out a little bit further, deepening your stance. 2 more times, bending and straightening, just finding where your body will go and moving into it very slowly. So once you find your place, go ahead and settle here. Feel the outside edge of your back foot nice and firmly on the floor. You want to feel that contact coming all the way up. And then take your arms out to the side, palms facing down, reaching back with your right arm and forward with your left, looking out over your left fingertips. Take a few breaths here in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. If you feel your shoulders creeping up towards your ears, push them all the way up and then let them drop down. You'll feel this nice sinking of your entire body when you do that. And then flip your left palm up, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. And go ahead and bring that left elbow down onto the left knee or out in front of it. You're going to start to just sweep your right arm over, twice going forward and twice going back. And then take that hand around behind you, opening up the chest. I have some very happy birds today. And then gently start to straighten out that left leg. Keep that left hand down and let it hang where it's going to hang. It's going to land at a certain point. Doesn't need to be to the ground. And then take your right arm up. Do Trikonasana or triangle pose. Your gaze can be straight ahead or down. Sometimes it feels good in the morning to look down at your toes. And then bending that knee a little bit, come all the way up. We're going to turn that left foot in, turn the right foot out. Same thing on this side, hands to hips. We're going to start to just move into that other side. Sometimes when you wake up, the body is not ready for a lot of movement, and I find that just sort of little repetitive small movements help me find some mobility. It also helps lubricate the joints so that you feel more mobile all over. And once you find your place here, maybe moving that leg out a little bit more, finding your stance, taking the arms out to the side, palms facing down, reaching back with those left fingertips looking out over your right fingertips. Here again, if you feel those shoulders creeping up, pull them up and then drop them back down. Feel yourself sink a little bit lower. And then flip that right palm up, reach up and back, reverse your warrior, letting your gaze fall wherever it may. And then sweeping that arm down, and you can rest it on that knee very gently, or I like to take it out a little bit further because I have a longer torso. It helps to move my hand further. And then start once again to rotate that left arm forward like a little clock, and then backwards the other way, and then tuck it around behind you, opening up the chest. And gently starting to straighten out that right leg this time. Let the right arm fall where it may. Feel the length of your side waist. So if you find yourself kind of scrunching up, use your hand to lengthen that side waist out and just let your hand fall. And then take that left hand up into triangle on this side. Here again, looking down at your toes or up at your fingertips. Gently bending your right knee, coming back to center. Turning the heels in, toes out, bringing them a little bit closer together. Take your hands to your thigh crease and start to come into your goddess squat. So lifting up and down. Here again, just slipping a little bit deeper into it as we just move slowly and mindfully. And once you find your space, go ahead and settle here. You can rock a little bit side to side. I often find that movement in the morning helps because I get a little sticky overnight. If you want sinking a little bit lower, taking your hands to the insides of your knees. You can even take your hands to the inside of your ankles and use your elbows into your knees to really open up the inner legs. Starting to walk your hands up, slowly lifting up, taking those feet wide, hands to hips once again, elbows back, lifting your heart, and then exhaling, diving forward, back to that wide-legged forward fold. And here again, maybe you find now you're ready to open a little bit wider. Taking your left hand down, straight down the middle, right underneath your nose, right hand goes up, and then exhale, right hand down. Don't worry if your twists are not really full. Switching back and forth between the sides. And 2 more on each side. Just twisting open. Finding a little rotation here. Last one. And then folding forward as deeply as you want to, maybe walking your hands between your legs or out to your ankles. Whatever your forward fold is, maybe you're just on your fingertips, that is fine. This is where you're at today. And slowly walking your feet a little bit closer together. Go ahead and turn to the left or the right. Come down onto your hands and knees. Take a cat-cow a couple of times. Find a little movement. And then coming all the way onto your back, wherever that may be. Bringing your right knee into your chest. Cross it all the way across your body. Take your right arm out to the right. Nice deep twist. Coming back through center, hug that right knee in. And then switching left knee into your chest, right leg out straight. Hug it in. Take it all the way across your body, left arm out to the left. Coming back to center, hug your knees into your chest. And then either drop your feet wide, drop your knees together, take your arms out to the side, or stretch your legs out long in front of you, however it feels best for you. Take some nice deep breaths into the belly, chest, collarbones. Maybe inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Taking 3 more deep breaths, just noticing how you feel, how your body feels, where your breath and your mind is now. And then gently roll over to your right side. Press yourself all the way up to a seat. Join me here, cross-legged or however it makes sense for you. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Bowing softly to yourself. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I enjoyed practicing with you outside. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take some time to really breathe and connect with nature. Even if you can just practice outside for a few minutes a day, doing a couple of half sun salutations. It's a great way to ground and center and breathe a little bit. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.